I guess we gotta wait till 7:15?
Yep.
Greg, you wanna start? We got a few minutes. Do you wanna
Sure.
go to your
I will go to my
town
report.
administrator's report?
Certainly, if you refer to the gold sheet, agenda item number 10, be in your folders for this evening. Just let me know when you have it. Okay, we'll start at the top. The first item is a follow-up from discussions to the last meeting. Notice is being included to all water customers this week, reminding them about past due bill amounts. Those customers who owe more than $5, and I should note that this letter's, it's not a letter, it's an insert in the bill, and you have a copy of it here. It says notice to residents. It'll be front and back, so it'll be just actually as a brightly colored insert in the bill. And it's a gentle reminder to those who owe to pay the town. And we're not singling out individuals, we're not singling out specific accounts at this point. It's just being sent as a reminder, because as we had indicated earlier, it's our impression that there are probably a number of people that have innocently forgotten about the fact. However, we are prepared to issue our first letter, and that was reviewed with the board last week, just to give you a timetable. That letter would be issued on March 22nd to accounts which owe $5 or more. There will be a second letter, which would be more strongly worded, and that letter will be sent on April 12th. Under the town bylaws, prior to termination of any service, residents are entitled to exercise a right of appeal. They have a right to a hearing. We would schedule hearings beginning the week of May 3rd, and that would satisfy the requirements under the town bylaws and give any resident an opportunity to state their case as to why they haven't paid the bill. To this point, there haven't been any challenges, but nevertheless, we do need to go through and exercise that step. And then the final step, if all efforts are exhausted and fail, would begin termination of services beginning the week of May 10th. Again, the goal in all of this is to avoid, number one, avoid termination of services, and number two, to collect any past due amounts that are due on it. So that really gives you an idea of the time frame involved. Fairly ambitious, but when meeting with Mr. Carnavale and staff, we've indicated that we're prepared to do so. So when you do receive your water bill, you'll have a copy of that. Don't be offended about the fact that it's in there. It's just been there as a reminder to all of the residents. Any questions?
No, just a comment. I like the process, I like how it sets out the timeframes. I think it gives any residents that's delinquent a fair opportunity to make arrangements with the town to have their past bills paid. Anyone else? 7:15, I think we can go back to the regular agenda. Item number 7, street name change. Adams Street to Dogwood Lane.
Board members, in your packet, you have copies of the letters that were sent to each of the residents that we understand are affected by the street name change. The letters were sent out by certified mail on February 4th, and but for one card, we do have acknowledgements from all of the residents who reside on Adams Street in this area that they have received the notice. Secondly, we've provided you with a copy of deeds that were requested by the board specific to each of the properties. So at this time, the board had requested an informational meeting. I would turn it back to the chairman and the board members as to proceeding with that portion of the meeting.
I see Mr. Rose here, and some of the residents of Adams Street are here. Mr. Rose, I have a question. I drove up to the area, and there's a sign for Dogwood Lane that appears, I was just confused when I got up there, not knowing the area too well. Dogwood Lane, does that veer off to the left as you're coming up, what is Adams Street?
That sign, you have to go further to get to where the development is.
Okay, is if I continued on Adams and continue down, and there's some construction or
Yes, that's-
removal, that'll be Dogwood Lane? The new,
That will be Dogwood, that's
okay.
already been through the CPC, that section. Where that sign was, the house before it,
Mhm.
that's where we want to start Dogwood Lane.
Just before that, okay.
Before that, you saw the big sign.
Right.
The red house before that, that belongs to the Barretts, and it would be from that
that
point
point
right
down.
there, in would be Dogwood.
Okay,
Is that after the Barretts?
starting at,
Would
Starting at the
Dogwood
Barretts.
include the Barretts? Oh,
Yes.
Okay, that's what,
any further discussion, comments, questions? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
we do. Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the change of the name for a portion of Adam Street to Dogwood Lane.
Second for discussion,
Further discussion?
the motion has to say what portion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Vino, I think you're correct. It
Oh,
should-
it would have to
should
say
have to say
Yeah.
from,
from and to. I mean, I'm in favor of doing this, but
yeah, I think it has to be, I
we have
agree.
to have plots or numbers or something.
And we may have that information.
Well, it would start at Barrett's to the end.
I don't think we can go by a name, no, Dana?
Can you
Well,
go
we have to have a
A plot?
plot number.
You have the, I believe the legal, the deed would have a legal description.
Previous notes.
Are there any plot plans in there? Or they
I'm
just-
not seeing names on here. What address is the Barrett,
Have that.
40.
These are actual deeds, so.
so that was the first one. 40 Adams Street, John W. Noble?
See if you can find it, Dick. You've never looked at me, probably.
People that used to own it. The new residents
Can't go by
have
name.
been there for a couple of years now, people by the name of Barrett.
Okay. So it would be from that
There it is.
lot.
Okay.
From there to where? We need a start and an end.
Right, no, I understand.
What would be the end lot? Do we have that? Is that contained in the packet, what the end lot would be on Dogwood?
I don't think you can get the end number yet because the new section is gonna have to be numbered. The way the road is gonna go in, and it's gonna make a loop and then come back out on the same road. So until the CPC, until the lots and all that stuff is done, you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
So it doesn't have a map and lot yet?
Oh, it has to.
I
must
have
be.
lot numbers.
81-8 to
I have lot
72
numbers,
dash
but not-
11.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to use street
71-11, so
addresses.
it'd
I don't
be
think that'd be
northerly.
sufficient.
No, we can't
Your
use street.
street,
You can't.
the circle, that's gonna become Dogwood as well, right? Okay,
Sean,
all right.
I think it'll go
Is
from
that still under the
81-8.
CPC
Southerly
jurisdiction?
line of
Because we
lot
could go
81-8.
from
Right,
40,
so southerly property
take
line of 81,
40 Adams, all the way to the,
to the
the last
southerly
house on 40
property line
Adams,
of
and
lot-
name that
of map
Dogwood.
71,
And then when
parcel
you
11,
open up your,
where it intersects.
That'll
Southerly on both
get
sides.
approval on the
We
CPC,
have to
final
stay.
approval that you need by the CPC, then that would be Dogwood Lane as well. So,
You wanna
Yeah.
make that-
that makes sense?
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have to, that wouldn't have to be dealt with until,
Well,
think-
actually,
I,
all
I, I think we have the answer,
Okay.
Mr. Rowe.
okay.
I'd like to make an amendment to the motion
okay,
to state from the southerly lot line of lot 81-8,
hold on, from southerly,
lot line from lot 81-8,
to 81-8,
81-8,
Parcel.
to the southerly lot line of lot 71-011. That includes the whole strip there, Dana. Okay?
Do you want to, Mr.
Yeah,
Rowe,
why don't you
wanna
take a look at this and see, be sure that that's what you're looking to do. That includes from this lot here to this lot here.
Parcel second.
Is all that. Is that what we're trying to do?
so parcel 70-1 versus lot line.
Both of them parcel down the
I
Right.
think so.
Right.
Yes, parcel.
line from the subdivision
Well, that includes this whole lot now.
east Essex Street.
That includes this whole lot.
Yeah, I think that would do it.
Think that covers it?
Well, wait a minute, hold on, let me make sure I read that right. No, it doesn't. It includes up to here. I said the southerly lot
Fantastic.
line, which would be right there. Does not include that lot. Now, does that cover it?
Can we zoom this in? Because we-
Well, this is, this will be, this is,
I don't know who invited you tonight, but it's nice to see you.
Okay. Okay, that can never cover it.
70,
maybe
81, 80, 81,
Dogwood from
83, where's 81?
That's what I just did.
okay.
No, that's what I just said, but I said from here to here. It doesn't matter which way you go. I said we go from this lot line to this lot line, and that's
Clicked it.
Dogwood.
What happened?
Right, because I think the CPC is already,
They've already named that.
they've already named it.
Okay, then that'll do
Now,
it.
it's still, it's,
Oh, here?
right now, it's still Adam, because I'm still on there. My address is still Adam, 61, that's my address. Adam.
Well, it's the lot, it's,
The off
parcel
further-
81.
Northerly?
I'm further in, yes.
But they're gonna change your address? They can't. It has to be us.
So then you would
So you
have to
need
go
to
from
include
here to
that.
61 Adam Street.
Okay, so the northerly lot line of 61 Adam Street, correct?
Now, if we go.
No, we don't have that on here on the map.
But do we have it in here?
Well, that's Dana.
That was the other one.
You're
70,
61, correct?
70-11.
Do we have your stuff
Do
in
we
here?
have your deed in here?
Probably not.
Dana, would you want your entire
Should.
parcel
Well, see,
dogwood? That's, because I don't know what you're planning on doing later on.
I think right now, even though, until the development has been approved and it's been approved for Dogwood Lane, which.
It's
goes
just a
in and
loop.
Makes the loop.
That's a loop, yeah.
But legally, right now, I'm still Dogwood Lane.
No.
My address.
Oh, you're Adam Street.
Adam Street, I'm still Adam Street.
Right. And your particular parcel and lot is not included in the subdivision
What he needs is,
plan.
it helps.
It is?
I think it
Well,
is.
then the address would probably change anyway. It would change if it's on the loop.
Well, like I
They need
said,
like
if
a
you
legal
went through 61 Adam Street, that would cover it one way or the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In other words, you would say, I'm
But,
gonna be.
but you're part of the subdivision plan. Your lot is part of the subdivision plan currently.
Well, it actually has been subdivided off for their,
No, you're 61 Adam.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That particular,
that's the last house on Adam Street.
but has that already been through CPC included in the Dogwood Lane subdivision plan?
I'm not sure because,
Are you subdividing 61?
yes,
Have you done that yet?
yes.
You have.
That had to be done in order for control purposes or what have you.
Right.
So I'm still 61 Adams Street. And my lot actually was not part of that development lot. There's 5 lots in that development.
Was that part of 61?
It was.
Okay, but are you gonna further subdivide 61?
No, no, no. No, 61 will not be subdivided.
Any further?
No.
Okay, but that's all, I'm just thinking
Yeah.
ahead.
So that's why I say if we went,
So we're not changing yours with this motion then, correct?
well, yes, it maybe,
Well,
We could, I know
Well-
it's too late for tonight, very easy, the next 2 days, I can put together something that graphically shows this. You guys need a legal description or a map showing it, right?
right.
And this, we're kind of talking circles around it, so
Right.
Dana, we can very quickly throw this together for them, just not sure, can you make the vote subject to the map?
see, I'd have to check with the CPC because I think I think that what their intent is, the way I understand it, that's from where you're mentioning, Joe, from their end.
Yep.
From here in is gonna be Dogwood Lane, okay? But
Which would include 61 Adam, or not?
including 61 Adam.
Yeah, but they can't change that.
Well,
Well, they can't. It has to be us.
Well, it all depends on where he's facing. If he's now facing into the new subdivision, he can change his address.
Right, but CPC can't change this area right here.
No, but his
Yeah,
address could change
yeah.
to
No,
dog.
no, I'm in favor of doing this. I'm just trying to find a way to do it, that, that we cover all the bases, that's all.
I think if we just include in the motion, was it 40, what number was the first one, 40?
81-80.
Yeah, which is 40 Adams Street.
40 Adam Street.
40 Adams Street, which is parcel 81-A